Episode 45, like Jordan when he came back. You heard? Is it 45? 45, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I think.
I said it with confidence, you know what I'm saying? But then I was like, Mimo gave me the face. Like,
Wait, 45 like Jordan.
when he came back. Hey,
Like
mute
know.
that fucking Fortnite shit, bro. What's wrong with you?
Like you don't know what Jordan's number was?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Jordan was 45 when he came back.
What was he before he left?
23.
Yeah. The infamous 23, mother.
Yeah, how you don't know?
No, I'm saying that must be what he remembered.
I guess.
Yeah.
Anyways.
That was the old times, you know.
Old days.
Yeah, the old days.
The old days.
Okay, so let's go ahead and just start it off with what I forgot last week. We'll just do this quick video
Oh, Lord.
and get it out of the way.
Because he said old, it reminded you?
Huh?
He said old, so...
No, you shouldn't. Just don't talk for the
That is a great,
turn your mic
excellent
off.
point,
Oh, wow.
Google person.
I mean, they did look like two old guys.
Check this shit out.
Surprised at how many people will argue right here in your face. And when they do, if you can get a hand right here, you got good clean uppercuts and elbows. You got follow-through elbows. If your hands are hanging by your side, this is natural. You don't have to get way down here to hit a guy in the jimmy. All right, you just stand here like this. Your hands are right there. You can either flip him, which will cause him to buckle or react and get you set in for an elbow shot, maybe a front headlock, or turn your palm straight up. One of the ways I like to hit the groin is to turn my palm up, just like this, and just hit, just like that. When you hit, they're going to bend, and then you run straight up into their head and rip and turn and tear their head around.
What
This
in
is
the world?
simple. You can go into the chin.
Are you doing
you can
this,
go into
Bill?
the eyes, or you can come into the neck and trach him right in it. And remember, this windpipe is a lethal blow. Boom.
Wow.
Get a shot here. They bend up into their throat, grab.
Bro, why
twist,
did he
turn.
leave his hand there for like
Get
a long time?
I don't
No,
know.
why did he actually slap it?
Boom. Get a
Like
shot
it's a
he left it there.
demonstration.
up into their throat, grab and twist, turn.
And rip his neck off.
It's just supposed to be a demonstration. He actually just hit him in the nuts, like, whoo, and he actually went forward, like, ugh.
Are you doing that?
Why is that a question for me?
Are you doing it? Like, if you're getting in a fight, are you doing it?
I would.
No.
Of course you would. That's why I'm not asking her, because a female would fucking just hit a dude in the nuts for no reason.
If a guy my
For a reason,
size,
if we're fighting.
if a guy my size is fighting me, why would I just go straight for his nuts?
I mean, shit.
Get it over quick.
Yeah.
No.
And you got to do the palm up. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't want to touch this man's balls at all,
you
bro.
can either do it
A
palm
flick.
down
Flick.
or palm up.
He's a
And
flick
then,
of the
but you
wrist.
got to fucking grab the, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I am excellent, brother. I don't need to do all that extra stuff. My hands, ball the hands up and just fight. I don't need to do all this extra stuff.
all right, guys, don't mind me. I'm on like 5 hours sleep. You know what I'm saying? This job and doing a karate kick to your boy. You know what I'm saying? Making this shit super difficult.
I'm super drained too. Oh my god.
You ain't done shit.
Okay,
You go to school. Want to switch places?
He's mentally drained.
Bro, I didn't get home until like fucking 3 o'clock.
You're
damn near.
physically drained. He's
Okay.
mentally drained.
And then you go to bed until like 4. Yeah, so you're using like 10% of your brain and you're fucking tripping
No,
out.
I'm using all percent of my brain on one class, and then
damn.
I had to go through all 6 of them, and I'm just like this in class.
Is that anatomy class?
He had a
No,
test in
it's
there.
like my first period is college algebra.
I know, but what
You know what
class?
I mean?
You said you're using it on one class. What is the one class?
on each class.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No,
like,
he said I use like
He has to
90%
use
of my
all
brain.
of it on one class.
Can you shut up and let me finish
Can
my
you
thought?
shut up and listen?
No.
You'll hear what he
she's saying
said.
it.
I'm muting your stupid ass.
Mute yourself.
One class is not just
did mute
one
myself.
class. It's
That's Mimo. All right.
one class is not just like one direct class. I'm saying like I use all my brain power on
Each class.
one of the classes. Like, because my first period is college algebra, then college reading.
English.
Then, well, economics is easy right now. Then it's anatomy. Accounting don't use that much, but I'm pretty much dead at that point. And then animation, I had to look at the screen the whole time. 2 periods.
And
it just fries my brain.
I didn't hear you say anatomy.
I did say
So-
anatomy.
I didn't hear.
So, I mean, you got a lot of college classes, right? Like college type situations.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you telling me that you're gonna have problems in college?
Yes.
So,
Nobody has ever been like, yeah, college was the most easiest thing ever. Like, no, you've never uttered that sentence anywhere.
I don't know. There's probably people out there that thought college was pretty easy.
Mom, was college easy?
I just don't know that many people that went to college.
Well, I mean, not for me because I had a full-time job. I had y'all. I had everything else going on. So,
But was college easy?
I mean, it was regular.
I mean, she said, she's working a full-time job. She's a fucking boss at her job. Like and then
like
she had to
doing
be a
the-
boss over y'all.
Like doing the work wasn't hard. It was just like finding the time to make sure I got it all done.
Yeah. You got to find time within the day to be able to do everything and then still do that.
Yeah.
Oh, but I was going to say that I had forgot that I was supposed to do one of my reading assignments.
Oh Lord.
And usually it's like whatever day it's due on, it's due at like 11:59, and when it hits like 12, then you can't turn it in. It's like late, and they won't accept late work. And it was like 10:59 or something like that, and I had just remembered I had to do the assignment. I'm like, oh crap! So that whole hour, I gotta read this long, like 3-page story of like, oh my god!
So you just skimmed through it?
No, luckily there was a YouTube video with it. So it was the Hillary Clinton. What's it called when you lose and then you give the speech?
Lose?
Yeah,
Loser speech.
sure, but
Hillary
we had
Clinton's loser speech is crazy.
concession. I think it's concession, right?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Concession speech, something like that. Anyways, there was a YouTube video with it, so it kind of helped me. It was like 24 minutes though. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm not about to watch this whole 24 minutes.
Just do like I do whenever I watch Naruto.
Watch
Just
the
put
first
that-
10 minutes.
2
watch
to
it.
4 times speed.
Yeah, just put it on super high speed, like the
She's gonna
highest
be
speed
like-
that it can.
No,
Yeah, whenever I don't understand, I just kind of rewind it a little bit.
because you have to get the quote. You have to get a quote. You know what soaps are? Soap tones. It's like different rhetorical devices. You know what I mean? Different.
Look at him sounding all smart and stuff.
Yeah. You know.
Explain rhetorical devices.
Well, they're
Smart guy.
tools that you use when you read, such as logos, pathos, ethos. You know what I mean?
I don't think that's what a rhetorical device is.
That is.
I
How
think
you
you're
gonna
saying,
talk
I think
to
you're
me
saying
like-
the wrong word because rhetorical. That's not what rhetorical means.
What is it?
Oh Jesus! I gotta be your dictionary again.
Yes. You're still not giving me a definition, so
A rhetorical is like a rhetorical question, bro. A question that don't need an answer. Like it's implied type shit.
no, there's multiple meanings of the
Okay.
same word. So we're talking about 2 different meanings of the same word.
Rhetorical device. I mean, rhetorical.
Devices.
But in
Like I'm not in
Definition
reading
of rhetorical.
class.
It's saying in sound.
Here's the definition of rhetorical. Relating to or concerned with the
Rhetorical
art of
devices.
Can you
bro.
shut up?
Put devices after it.
You said you wanted to know the definition of rhetorical.
Rhetorical
and I looked it up.
devices.
Rhetorical devices. And
Okay, he asked me.
Ain't nobody just said rhetorical.
Well, you can rewind this shit
No.
back and show you.
Yo, bro. Rhetorical devices.
You just asked.
Rhetorical devices.
Why I gotta
That's
look
what I'm
that shit
talking
up?
about.
Why I gotta look that definition up?
Because you're wrong.
You should be able to
That's
give me
not
that
what I'm-
definition. Why I gotta look it up?
That's not what I'm trying to. Okay,
Oh my
whatever.
God, you're being loud.
See,
as
you're
hell,
making
too.
my brain cells just fried.
You don't have any brain cells.
Exactly, because I'm wasting my conversation on this.
So it's a thing that the speaker or the writer uses to win an audience over to their side
Nah.
while trying to persuade them to do
bro,
something.
do
or
I gotta
trying
be
to
a
win an
dictionary?
argument.
Talking
That's what
points. Yes,
that's
you
what I
do.
looked it up. It says, "What are rhetorical devices? A rhetorical device is typically defined as a technique or a word construction that a speaker or a writer using to win an audience to their side, either while trying to persuade them to do something or trying to win an argument."
Yeah, that's where pathos, ethos, and logos comes in, because logos is like facts and statistics. Pathos is based off the speaker's emotions, and then ethos is like you get a professional like opinion on the fact. You know,
So
and
out of
you
all
use
the speeches they could
those.
choose, what made them choose Hillary's speech?
No, it's like it. She wants to be like. She wants us to read stories that are recent and kind of relevant. You know, like our last one, we were doing Queen Elizabeth's thing, death.
Did you tell about the spider, the rare spider?
No, brother, I don't need to do that. Jesus Christ. But yeah, you know, I had to do that, and then it was a second section of the work that I had to do, and luckily I finished all of it within that hour. I'm like, oh my God.
That's why you're not supposed to be procrastinating.
Yeah. Instead of laying in your bed watching.
No,
fucking
actually, it's because
anime.
I was like studying for the anatomy test. I did not want to fail that test, which I did pass. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
the kid over here, you feel me?
Congratulations, my boy.
Now I had like a 76, something like that, and then he said he was going to add a curve on it, 4 points,
Nice.
so it'd be at 80.
Why giving you extra points?
No, he was going to give the class 4 points.
Oh,
Because as soon as I finished it, no. I finished answering all the questions. I didn't submit it. And then I hear two other people, like, to the right of me talking about how they failed. And I'm like, I'm so scared to turn this in. And he's like, go turn it in. I'm like, are there curve points? He's like, yes. I'm like, shoot, turn it in.
Y'all take the test on your computer or on paper?
Yeah, I feel like there's no point of me bringing my backpack anymore.
Just your laptop?
Yeah, and my charger.
for real?
Yeah, because everything we do is mainly on the computer, and usually, like,
It helps
if
us
we
save
do
money.
get
We don't have to
paper-
buy school supplies.
if we do get paperwork, I could just shove it into the computer,
Yeah.
Whoa.
and then I don't have to. Like, I've never even used the notebooks.
I mean, but you want to carry around your computer though? That's like you just slide it into the backpack. Wear the backpack.
I mean, yeah, it's that. It's like two sides of whether I want to bring a backpack or not. Like,
I mean, because that little laptop is kind of heavy. I mean, compared
yeah,
Well, you don't want to just be carrying the laptop. Like
compared
by
to
itself.
like this laptop, their
Yeah.
their laptop is heavy as fuck.
yeah. It's like when you have your backpack on and you have all the stuff in there, it's not that heavy.
Yeah.
When you put that computer in, oh my god, it's like times 2 weight.
I had
It's just
ass. He don't got anything else in that motherfucker.
like- I mean, like,
Jesus, so heavy. I
Okay,
remember we
it's-
used to have to carry big ass backpacks full of fucking books. You got like 5 thick ass fucking books in
you're acting
there.
like I didn't
or
do
the
that.
the 5-star binder thing.
Yeah,
I used to use that.
had the trapper keeper.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I had that bitch and the fucking backpack. You had the 5-star thing
Yep.
with the zipper all around that bitch. Yep.
But I had to carry it because it didn't fit my backpack, so I had to carry that, and then I had my
Yeah.
backpack with all my
Yeah.
my textbooks. We had textbooks and folders that we had to use per class.
Bro, there was classes that were like
But we used our lockers.
there was classes that were traveling classes, so you didn't have like a homeroom or whatever the fuck, and so you didn't have a place where you could like have a locker and shit like that. Like This was like, back a little bit, but
1987.
head ass.
My
Like
middle
school.
in middle school and high school, I had lockers, and I used them. But like I could only go to them like after every like other class or every 3 classes. I couldn't go every class because some of them are on the opposite.
I think like for us, they something like, do you have to pay for your locker? I think it's something like that.
You gotta pay for a locker.
They
now?
didn't assign me a locker,
What
but
the
like
fuck?
certain kids have lockers, and it's like
I've never heard of that. Like I would have if y'all would
Pay
use
for
them,
a
I would.
locker?
I,
That's
like
crazy.
I mean, I guess you'd rent them. Yeah, I don't know. I've always wondered why y'all don't use the lockers
yeah, I don't have. I haven't used a locker
ever.
ever.
That's
Like
crazy.
Yeah, 'cause-
Jerry just got his first locker, right? That's the first
well,
one
for
that you had.
athletic.
oh no, yeah, athletics,
Yeah.
yeah. Other than that, really,
You don't have another locker, right? Like, yeah.
It's weird.
We used to
Yeah.
have them, but like you had to share a locker.
Because if they,
Sometimes you had to share a locker with multiple people.
I never had to share a locker.
Yeah. You never had to share a locker? You don't know the strugs.
you don't know the struggle.
Never had to. But here's my thing. Their schools are brand new, just built. So if you didn't intend to use lockers, why'd you install them?
Right.
You might as well just left them out and then did something different with the wall.
Because they trying to, catch the rent.
I
trying to
guess.
catch that
But
rent.
I don't know. Just don't quote me on it, but I don't know if
We
they
gonna
actually do pay for the locker.
We're going to do the research and figure that shit out.
Yeah.
because, I mean, if they're wanting y'all to keep up with all this stuff and your backpacks are
He's
so heavy.
He's
But
saying
the
that they
locker-
don't even have stuff. He just got a fucking laptop.
The lockers
well,
are not
maybe
even that.
him, but
The lockers are not even that big. It's like this.
I mean, it's supposed to be big enough to fit, like, your books or whatever. I mean, they don't get textbooks anymore, but binders for each class, folders for each class, like, depending on what classes you're in, I guess.
I used to stash my shit in people's lockers that were close to my class. So, like, when I was going to that class, I would just get, like, my books or whatever the fuck out of that locker.
Well, most kids now just, they go to the classroom and,
ridiculous.
leave their stuff in that classroom and then they dip. That's what they do now.
Amongst other things that I would stash in lockers. But we're not
Drugs.
talking about that.
Anywho.
Drugs,
let's get-
cocaine.
Damn.
That's a community guideline
Let's get
violation.
into the shit here.
As Kevin Gates would say, cocaine slang.
Oh, wow.
Nope, not me. Nope. Not I.
Not yet.
So come on, topic person.
You have the TikTok violations. I kind of segued you into that. You didn't get that.
Oh no, I didn't get it because I didn't. You didn't send the email.
I did.
What are you? No.
I did send you the
Is that
email.
meth?
People were doing. What were people doing? They weren't doing meth.
What are y'all talking about?
The booger sugar.
That was more like, I don't know. It wasn't meth.
Mm.
More people were doing like ecstasy and like
Heroin.
Are you talking about like when we were in school?
smoking weed,
Yeah.
drinking.
It was
It
weed.
wasn't like a lot of
Cigarettes.
popping pills.
Whippets.
They were definitely popping pills, chlorhexidine pills, and fucking bars
Yeah, bars were big.
and
Acid.
footballs, obviously.
Acid
because
was
it's
big.
part of bars. But
Yeah, you said
What else?
football?
yeah, it's a Xanax. It's like a
Oh.
A full bar. We're not educating. This isn't for educational purposes. This is for references only.
It could be educational, you know what I mean?
No,
Like,
we're not educating. If you don't know, you don't need to know. We're not educating.
what if you happen to
stop
write
being such a mom. A bar is sectioned off into fours. It's called a 4-bar or whatever. And if you take a piece of the section off, it would equal a football. So that they were just smaller increments of the big. 'Cause you take one of them shits and you out of there. Most people not really handling the whole
Or
full
11
bar. You
of
know what I'm
them.
saying?
Woo.
Yeah, just bring it up. Be good.
I'm just saying, like people would die. They take too many of them because
in
Oh,
GTA?
specifically 11.
11?
and
Yeah. Anyways, TikTok violations. What we got? Oh, my story.
yes,
Gotcha.
it's your story.
Nah, man. So I did like a
Yo, bro.
what you call it? Like a what is it? Is it a duet or like a
Stitch?
Where you,
Where you're
Is it
side by
stitch?
side?
a stitch? I did it a green screen with the. So I
oh,
guess it's
where you're
Stitch.
over the
It's
video.
like a stitch.
right. So I was just reacting to the lady talking shit about Cardi B, and I thought it was funny. And she was like, "Don't come talking to us about inflation and blah blah blah." Bitch this, bitch that. And she's a black lady just going wild on her, you know what I'm saying? Your rich ass, you the one that voted for Biden and getting out here and telling all these fucking people to vote for Biden.
Yeah.
Now the inflation is all the way up and da-da-da. Anyways, I just thought it was funny, so I'm just like reacting. Like, I'm not even saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like
Showing
laughing,
the video,
you know?
laughing. Yeah.
And I got a fucking community guideline strike for that shit.
Wow.
I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, how do you strike me
don't
for
tell you.
reacting to that shit? Like, just take the video down or say like, don't give me a strike. Just
Wait, they didn't.
if it's bad if it's bad, then it's on her. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't know what the fuck it was because she didn't say anything like.
She didn't say anything bad.
Bro, you got bitches. You got African bitches on there showing their titties. Have you come across that shit?
No, but no, actually,
Like,
I don't see naked
Actual
people.
titties.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Yeah. And because they're
Our
like.
algorithms are completely different.
yeah, no.
I hate when you do that shit because that shit don't even really matter, bro.
Oh, though,
The algorithm?
I think I sent it to you guys. Andrew Tate, a video of him for the first time popped up on my For You page last night. For the first time ever.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, you're a part of the
So,
team now.
Maybe my algorithm is just like really slow. I don't know.
Alpha woman.
But anyway,
But yeah, I'm just like, what the fuck, bro? Like, TikTok is turning all woke and shit now too. Like, this is bullshit. But there's so much fucking shit on TikTok, bro. Like, how are you community guidelines striking my shit? Like I said, there's pictures of tribal women with their titties out in these fucking TikToks, like actual fucking titties. And then you got bitches that are super showing camel toe, excessively pulling that shit up, clapping their butt cheeks all on the fucking camera and shit like that. Like,
so saying that, like their whole boobies are out or whatever. This one chick, she was talking and she was doing like this, hiding her areolas, and she's like, "Sorry guys, I have to. It's cold in here, so I have to hide it because even though she was wearing a shirt, she was like, TikTok took my last video down because you could see something poking through my shirt."
that's bullshit.
And
I
I
don't
was like,
believe that because it's
what?
everywhere. They do it on purpose.
But
They don't wear a bra on purpose.
She got a violation because it was showing. So
Bro, I
it's like
guarantee you,
their rules are stupid.
When you see somebody on live, right, go to the live and then just start scrolling through the lives. Just keep going. And I guarantee you almost 80% at least of the females on there, they're going to either A, not have a bra on, or B, they're going to be in yoga pants and they're going to be sitting somewhere where you can see their fucking pooch. You know what I'm saying? Or bent over in front of the camera like, doing something, whatever they're doing in their video, cooking or whatever the fuck, but where you can see their ass. There's an algorithm for the lives too. Oh my god!
Yeah, I think
about
the
this
reason
fucking
why
algorithm, bro. Like how the fuck? Like I'm just randomly scrolling. I'm not following these people. I'm not looking at
You
their
don't have
fucking
to.
content. It's just popping up on my shit.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not going to actively search for this shit. I'm even hitting the, you hit the three dots and then put the not interested shit. And I've been actively doing that shit and it still puts it within my For You page. Still does it.
Well, is it because you?
That's why I'm saying that algorithm shit is bullshit.
Because it also goes off the hashtags too. I think. Like, do you watch a whole bunch of fitness stuff?
Yep.
So that's probably why. That I feel like that's a big indicator because maybe you look at those videos and one of the hashtags is like fitness or something like that.
Somebody's
And maybe
playing
that's
with
why you
Tonka
keep
trucks.
consecutively getting those kinds of TikToks.
Tonka truck.
I don't know. I don't know. The fitness girls are overly sexualizing fitness.
Yeah.
Ban them. No.
Ban them.
No, I'm not for the cancellation, train bullshit, you know what I'm saying? But it is
Just swipe.
Like, but I'm saying, why you got a fucking community guideline strike my shit, bro? I'm not even saying nothing. I didn't say anything wrong. I'm just there, like, I didn't say not a fucking word. So if you're gonna take down her video, cool. Like, do what you got to do if you feel like her shit is fucked up. But why you got a community guideline strike my shit? That means like you should just private my video. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Now, if I was in there saying some shit too and making it worse and whatever the fuck, but this not like it wasn't a new video, which was what was crazy. Like, because I went to the lady's page after that shit, and I kind of like it'll show you once you watch a video, you go to their page, it'll say you just watched. You click on that shit, and it'll take you all the way down to where the fuck it was. It was pretty down there. You know what I'm saying? She probably had like 20 more videos. Since then or whatever, but yeah, I think it's bullshit, bro. And I had faith in TikTok too that you know what I'm saying that they were gonna keep it where it was like free speech, free content.
I never asked Claudia what she posted that got her whole account banned. Like her whole account was banned, not just that video, and that was the first violation she ever got, and they banned her whole account. She had to start a whole new account.
They know she's like fucking.
But I never asked her like what did you post that was like, nah, you're done altogether, you're done, no second chances, get out of here.
They think she's a Russian spy.
Oh.
What do they call it? Guilty by association or something like that?
Damn it.
I need to ask her, or I'm pretty sure she'll listen to this and she needs to post in the comments what she posted to.
They're after us.
Yeah. And that's crazy though. I don't know. All these violations are like my squirrel one, they made it private.
Well, obviously, you showed a dead squirrel.
but I didn't get a violation
but come
for
on,
it.
bro. Like, it's a dead squirrel. Like, who gives a fuck, bro? You that sensitive that a dead squirrel fucking...
Imagine you go through your TikTok and you see a dead dog. How are you going to feel about that?
If you ran the dog over... And you go up to the dog and be like, you shouldn't have been running through my shit. She got me.
You're saying that's cool?
No, I'm saying like cool? That's fucked up. I'm saying that's fucked up. But it's a squirrel, dog. This is a rodent.
There's plenty of them out there.
This is a rodent.
like it's not an animal. Jesus Christ.
Gives a fuck, bro.
It's a varmint.
They die all the time. Nobody gives a fuck. When you see them on the
but
side.
don't nobody want to scroll.
Why do you gotta yell, bro? Can you just talk?
Don't nobody want to scroll on their TikTok and just see a dead animal?
But it's not like I shot it or anything.
Then keep scrolling. That's all you got to do. This is the whole thing. Why are people concerning themselves with so much bullshit, bro? Like you're starting an argument for no fucking reason. Like why? All you got to do is just keep going. You don't like it? Just keep going. How many times we gotta say this shit?
Yeah, like all those people are just go into somebody's live just to talk shit. Like, for what? Like, because you hate your life? Sorry, that sucks. Get a new life. Like, why are you trying to make everybody else's miserable?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's different. It's way different. Dead animals, really?
Who gives a fuck? The animals die all the time, B.
Yo, bro. Okay.
Would it have been better had I taken it to the garage and like start cutting it open and playing with the
Jeffrey
inside?
Dahmer? Like, hello? Jesus Christ.
Play with the heart, the liver, Squishy, squishy.
For real, he took the thing home, right?
Yes. They would drive. Oh, I don't know if
because he's a taxidermy nigga.
Well, I don't. Is that what his dad was? I never. It wasn't clear what his dad did, but they would drive around, look for roadkill, basically bring it home and dissect it.
Yeah, I don't know what his dad was. His dad,
bro. Biologist? What is the plan to this shit? These motherfuckers are trying to like bring back serial killers or what?
Bro, you know that show is the second most watched thing on Netflix.
Yep. What are they trying to do? They trying to get you to be a serial killer? They're trying to bring life to serial killers. You know what I'm saying? Glorify them.
Glorify them?
Yeah.
I mean,
but while your community guidelines striking a reaction.
I mean, how much is it benefiting him though? Because he's in jail, and that he's not getting the money in jail.
I know, but they say all kind of stupid shit like, let's cancel this person because they say or do these fucking things, and in real life while you're making a fucking millions of dollars off of this fucking show. You know, just because it's cool that you're fucking doing it, like what he was doing wasn't wrong. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense, bro. Because it's like I don't give a fuck. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? But either way, if you're gonna argue against one side of the shit, you got to argue against the other side of the shit too.
So you're saying they should have shown where they agree with Jeffrey Dahmer?
No, they should have not
made the show.
Yeah, there's plenty of shit out there already. There's other things that you could be making fucking shows about. You know what I'm saying?
But so, like, why bring light to these serial killers? Like, why glorify them, basically? Because that's essentially what they're doing, right?
But his story was...
And the way they did it, because they were trying to humanize Jeffrey Dahmer with that shit.
What were you watching that they were saying how people are sympathizing with him and they feel bad for him?
Yep.
Yeah, it was a lot of females doing the same thing with...
I don't sympathize, but...
Like the Night Stalker or the Night... what's his name? Like when the females would try to send money and letters and stuff like that, they were doing the same thing with Jeffrey Dahmer. And I think... Yeah. When did that Night Stalker happen? Like, what time?
It was like in the 80s, right?
Because in the 80s, that's when Jeffrey Dahmer was doing his thing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
But that era right there was a whole lot of psycho niggas. That's why I was saying, like, how does this shit not exist today?
So it's not glorifying it. It's more like bringing it up again. Cause
the Night Stalker was June 1984 to August of 1985.
Yeah, because that story was big too. Because
he was Mexican, right? What's his name?
Ricardo or Richard Ramirez.
Well, all I know is that he had messed up teeth. Like, I don't know why females liked him with his messed up teeth.
Bro, they got the dude on the shirt. They sell shirts with his face on it.
The Night Stalker?
With his mugshot?
Yeah.
Like that.
Yep.
Bro, didn't he have like a devil thing on his palm or something like that? He had some satanic thing on his palm.
I don't know if that's real or added on.
Yep.
No, that was a real thing.
I'll show you.
Because he did it in the court and he showed it or something like that.
I know it's an iconic picture of him like holding his hand over there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Look at his teeth, bro. That's not it, bro. He looks like a piranha.
That boy looked like a meth addict.
But it was just a big story, you know, around that time too, because like
all that shit, Charles Manson, fucking, you know.
Yeah, so it's not like they're just bringing it up for no reason, you know. There is a clear reason of why they're bringing it back up. So
yeah, they're trying to like, hey, Mimo, you should fucking.
I just don't know how
become
people
a serial
are
killer.
Sympathizing with him. Like
Oh, that's what I was watching. Raw Talk with Brad and Steve Will Do It, and they were talking about like just watching different shows and starting to sympathize with the people because like they're humanizing the people in the shows. And they were talking about the Jeffrey Dahmer shit in particular, and then they mentioned like the Narcos. And they were saying how like they started liking Pablo Escobar because of, you know, how they portrayed him in the show. So they started sympathizing with him.
But it's just like they, I don't know. You're just not born a serial killer. Maybe. I don't think so.
Maybe.
No?
I think he was.
No, because like you're born. And then you start developing like
in the show. It
those
said,
interests.
I really think that I was born this way. It's nothing happened to me that made me this way. He said it right in the show.
Yep.
Nothing happened to me to make me this way. I just feel like I was born this way.
Yeah,
I feel that has to be completely impossible, bro. That has to be completely impossible. You can't just be in the womb and automatically be a killer.
But he also said though that if he had the ability to love, he probably wouldn't have killed so many times. But it was like he was incapable of loving, of attaching to another person.
And I think that's what they were trying to, you know, soften the image of him with the show, because it kind of gave a portrayal
I'm so lonely
of the backstory of, you know, his mom leaving and he was living in that house by himself and then his dad not being there. And then when his dad came back, he kind of like, go live with your grandma type shit. And he has another bitch. And, You know, so it's kind of like, oh, poor Jeffrey. You know what I'm saying?
But everything has to come from somewhere, right? So those things were developing in his mind because of what was happening around him. I'm not saying that it was acceptable.
That's why I think you're a
for
serial
him.
killer, because you don't like to give your mom a hug, you know?
But okay, so let me ask you this.
You're incapable of giving love.
So,
No, this man is a
babe,
weirdo, bro. I'm not taking a dead animal to my house,
let's
bro.
just say hypothetically in GTA,
I don't even
right?
want to touch
You're
one.
out here sympathizing with squirrels and shit.
Don't mean I
I
want to
don't
take
know,
one
bro.
inside and do some
I
surgery
don't know,
on
bro.
him.
I don't know. You out here, you know what I'm saying, doing the most.
So
Anyway,
hypothetically in GTA, let's say one of our kids was a serial killer, right? And we
Sure.
find out
FBI, open up!
they go to jail, like they're convicted of it, like it's like all the facts are there, it's legit, it happened. Would you donate their brain to science so they could study their brain?
how much are they paying me?
You're donating it to science.
Nah.
So they wanted Jeffrey Dahmer's brain. They cremated everything but his brain.
That's what's up. How bad do you want it?
But hold on. So the mom was saying to give it to the scientists so they could study it, so they can learn from him. The dad was like, no, you were supposed to cremate my whole son. You did not do that. So cremate his brain and add it with the rest of his body because you didn't give me my whole son. And they cremated his brain.
Bro, that dad.
Yeah, because they did it without asking. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Beforehand.
Yeah.
I'm sure had
I'm
he
just saying, like,
asked
what-
beforehand, if they asked beforehand, then maybe he would have done it.
Well, it was because Jeffrey in his like will or whatever he had wrote, like his last will and testament or whatever, he had wrote that he wanted to be cremated. And so he said, no, my son wanted to be cremated. You need to cremate him. And he stuck by with what his son wanted.
So, I mean, can't they do the studies while they're fucking doing their little autopsy bullshit? You know what I'm saying? You know, just do your little cut it open and then go ahead and burn me up. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, like, that would be one way for them to study a brain would be
I'll be like,
of the brain of a
shit.
serial killer. You know what I mean? Like,
Mimo was a psycho, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, shit, give me like $100,000. You can have his brain. I don't give a fuck about that whole anyway. It's like this small.
yeah, it's not like he doesn't do anything with it.
It's
He
not
said-
like a major part of his body anyway. It's
He
like
don't
this
need it.
big.
He don't need it anymore.
You say you gotta go find it.
Good luck with that one, asshole.
Is there one? Does it exist?
Nah, the dad on the dad like in the documentary in the show, bro, like giving him chance after chance after chance, and even when
Open the door, Jeff.
Jeffrey Dahmer was
Open the box.
when he was down bad, bro, like super bad in jail, the dad was still trying to help him.
It was always crazy because like he would get like very childlike whenever his dad would come around,
Yeah.
and he would be like, "What, Dad? Like, come on, Dad."
I don't know where the keys.
But he was,
Don't
he
think
was
about it
quick.
like that,
He was
Don.
quick with those responses, though. Like when he
Yeah.
would try to come up with like a way to cover up whatever he was doing.
Yeah.
Oh, my freezer went out and I had meat and it went bad.
Hey, the grandma knew he was trying to fuck and kill.
yeah,
kill
she was
him.
knocking on the window. Nope, let him
I'm
go.
staying right here all night.
I really thought he was gonna kill her.
I thought he was going to kill the
thought he was
grandma
gonna
too,
kill her.
yo.
I was like, wow, he really loved her.
Bro,
Apparently.
when he walked into the apartment,
Which one?
when
I didn't
he
finish.
knocked he came up to the door and he knocked on the door, and then the black woman, his neighbor,
the neighbor.
she opened the door and he wanted to come in. She let him in.
Nope.
And
First mistake.
he had brought some food.
A sandwich.
He was like, I would like to give you this gift. You know what I mean? And he opens it and it's like a sandwich with like what was in there? It was like,
They never really showed it, but it would look like it would have been like maybe a tuna sandwich or a turkey salad
But-
type, or a chicken salad type thing or something.
but she's on edge and still like, you know, I'm still gonna kick you out, right? Because she had told the owner of the place, yeah, can you evict him, please? Because the smells are they just keep happening every time. Noises are coming from that other room, and I feel like people are dying in that room. So he kick him out. And the whole reason why he brought that gift was to like kind of persuade her into like removing that
Like,
eviction.
Take it back.
Here's
take
a,
it back.
Here's a sandwich. Take it back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and-
And she's
fuck?
like, you know, she said, you know, I'm not taking it back. And he was like, just take it back.
Yeah.
And he's like, eat the sandwich.
Well, no.
Like, I'm not eating the sandwich.
Yeah.
Like, get out. He's like, just eat it.
He had like kind of like gave up in a sense. Like, okay, you know, she's not going to take it back. Eat the sandwich.
Yeah.
And she's not even trusted. Like, I wouldn't trust that man either.
Like body parts in there. No, thank
Exactly.
you.
Hey, homeboy did a good job playing that role. I ain't gonna lie.
He did. He
No,
really did.
she said, I'll eat it later. He was like, no, eat it now.
It fucked me up when he was trying to fucking drug old boy and he ended up drugging himself.
Bro, he's an idiot, bro. He's like, I feel weird.
And then wakes up and looks at old boy like, what happened to him?
Oh, yeah.
Beat his fucking chest in, bro.
Bro, it looked like my chest right now. Like, yo, bro, no chest at all, bro. A whole, like, bro, a ramp.
So what was crazy? What was crazy?
A
is,
BMX
so,
ramp. That's
after
what
he was arrested, and this was not part of it. We weren't supposed to do a deep dive on this, but after he was arrested, he said, like they were saying, so what about so and so, they were saying the names, and he's like, which one is that? And they're like, the hitchhiker. He's like, oh, okay. He's like, I didn't know any of their names.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
And then when they would say the names, he goes, oh, that's crazy. They both had the same name. Huh.
Fuck your life. Bing bang.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
and then,
crazy.
yeah, in the show, he was like, you need to know these names. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was getting on him.
Yeah.
That's
like,
crazy. That fool didn't even know the name.
Yeah.
Just killing people.
Mm-hmm.
Bro.
Or trying to he was trying to make zombies there towards the end.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
didn't
'cause he
finish watching it. So I don't know.
Because his whole thing was that he wanted somebody to stay with
I
him.
think I only watched the amount that whenever we were down there.
Probably. But his whole thing was he wanted somebody to stay. Everybody was always leaving him, and he didn't want them to leave. He wanted them to stay, but nobody ever wanted to stay with him. And so he started drilling holes in their head and putting acid in there because his dad was the one as a little
I thought it was
kid
in the
told
neck.
him. No, I thought so too, but they said it was the top of the head. But anyway, so he was drilling holes and then dropping acid. He would put too much and then they would die. And he's like, fuck. So then the next person, he'd put a little bit less. And then, so he was trying to make a zombie. And one kid, that 14-year-old little boy that he got was the closest he got because that boy survived the longest.
Yeah, that boy, he did the whole drill in the head and put the acid in there, and he was trying to leave. He got out of the apartment and got out of the complex, but like he kind of like stopped because he's like he's so like
Can't function.
Yeah, and he's like hitting the walls every time, you know what I mean? And he gets outside and he gets on the floor. And that's when the neighbor was outside with her daughters or something like that.
Yeah. They called the cops. And
Yeah.
Shut up, Mimo.
They tried to help him, and, Jeffrey Dahmer lied. He was like,
that's my boyfriend. And,
yeah.
Yeah.
They were like, how old is he? He said,
But apparently back then, though, the cops just did not want to have anything to do with the gay community. And as soon as you say that this is a gay situation, they were like, the cop literally was like, I need to go wash my hands.
yeah. Oh,
So,
yeah, because,
That's how he would get out of it. He'd be like, oh, we're gay. Man. This is my boyfriend. We're gay. He's not a minor. He said he was 18, no, 21 or 18, something like that. And the cops were like, all right, cool. Go back in your apartment with him. See you later.
Wow.
Yeah. But
I think he was like, with
How
that
far we've come.
that 14-year-old boy, I think he was like, yeah, we do gay stuff and we take photos or something like that. And then the cops went to the room and he was like,
pictures.
yeah, he was like, you want to see it? Like, you want to see the photos? They're kind of gay, He was like, nah, I think I'm good. I don't think I need to see those photos.
yeah, when they got back in the cop car, they got a call to go to another scene or whatever, and they're like, first I got to take my partner over here. He needs to go take a bath real quick because he's
all right, y'all are giving up the whole damn show. Let's go to the next topic, bro.
All right.
I was trying to give y'all time to like cut it off. Y'all want to explain the whole fucking TV show. So 50 Cent's son, we talked about that shit in the
Curtis
$6,700 a month. So apparently he offered 50 Cent $6,700 for 24 hours of his time. He said, is it worth it? Is it worth it? He said he wants to be able to do all the things that he didn't get to do with his dad that he always wanted to do with him when he was younger.
Which is, I think that's bull crap.
Yeah.
Bull crap.
It's bull crap. Because if he had the opportunity to be in his life, he chose not to. He could have had way more than the $6,700, but you chose the life that you chose. Like, you didn't want to go the other route.
And I even heard that, because I seen a clip where they were showing a part of, I think it was 50 Cent's book, and basically he was explaining how like his son had an idea of what he wanted to do, and 50 Cent was like, yo, there's this cool opportunity that, you know, I was offered, you know what I mean? And I can kind of give it to you, you know what I'm saying? And it can go with your passion, you know what I mean? And it pays well, and as long as you do it, like, you be straight. And his son never really, like, responded back to him. And, yeah, he's just taking advantage, or not taking advantage of the moments, and, you know, that's why he's stuck in the mud now.
Being entitled. Speaking of that, he took a fucking troll picture, you know, and wrote "entitled" in the background with money. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like with like single dollars, right? Like, I mean, I don't know what.
This is a play on 50 Cent's picture that he did a while, like it was a long time back, but when he was being sued, I guess, and he was saying that he was broke or like in court or something happened to where he had to. They were trying to sue him for the money, and he was like, "I don't got money" or whatever. And then he ended up posting a fucking. I sent you the picture as well of 50 sitting.
Yeah, I got it.
With this is something that you should already have pulled up. By the way,
just like I don't got money,
but yeah, he had the money and said broke. He has stacks.
Oh, I think I do remember that photo. Yeah. That photo just.
So they're like trolling each other, you know. See. Yep. So they're kind of like trolling each other and fucking talking shit. But play that video of that 50 Cent put out after hearing about the whole Marquis shit and him on the live talking shit about the 6700.
I definitely.
This one? This is a video you sent me.
Well, I did see something else that was like he was complaining about this, but you know, buying thousands of dollars worth of shoes.
Yeah. He was, or his son?
His son. His son wanted like shoes that cost so much, and it's like, yo, bro, you're carelessly spending your money and not being responsible. And
yeah.
So Black Lives Matter released their 990 IRS.
Okay.
He even said 50 was saying in the one video that I had pulled up, it's not the one he wants to show, that he walked into a jewelry store, and 50 saying it's a coincidence that he walked in there, but his son was in there trying to exchange 2 small diamond necklaces for one bigger one, and when they told him how much it cost, he was like, "No, I can't do that."
Meeting after accusing Ukraine. Council meeting after accusing Ukraine of carrying out a terror attack that severely damaged that bridge.
It's a reaction video now.
I had to rebuild my life over $6,700 a month.
Marquise, I know you feel like
this nigga is crazy. He's 25 years old. Why you still talking about child support? That's why I see his mother the child support.
He's in the sauna talking on the phone.
That much more as you want more. That motherfucker nothing.
Look, you know I don't never ask for shit, man. But I was thinking, could nigga get a little extra $6,700 a month for the shit we been doing? I'm gonna fire up in there. That nigga just play
too much. So, kind of playing on it, you know.
Bro, 50 Cent is good at skits, bro. Like the one with Floyd Mayweather is like,
bro. The whole beef back and forth with him and Rick Ross was like epic, bro. Like he played Pimpin' Curly. Like if you look at that shit, if you look up all that shit, like go back and do all the research about the beef between both of them, like he was just mega troll at the top level, bro. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully, man, they get it together and You know, he was having the talk with Van Lathan, the video that you were trying to pull up, and you know, deep down inside, bro, you know, it is what it is, but at the same time, it's like he's hurt by the shit,
bro.
And we're talking about a guy that grew up without a mother and a father. You know
Wait, you're saying 50's hurt?
Yeah, 50's hurt. 50's hurt by what his son did, you know what I'm saying? And the way he knows how is to cut motherfuckers off. And he's a heartless, you know what I'm saying, street dude. 50 Cent grew up without a mother and without a father, you feel me? So,
he's perceived as heartless because he has the ability to cut people off.
Right.
That doesn't make you heartless.
Right. So I believe inside, like, you know, because you can read between the lines with him talking or whatever the fuck, and he kind of let the guard down a little bit, and he was saying, like, you know, possibly, you know, but before that, he was like, nah, you know, he was saying like he didn't even love him.
Yeah, I was going to say, well, when that guy said, do you love your son? He said no.
Right. So, you know, I think there's still hope. Hopefully they can get it together. I don't think it'll ever be quite what it could have been, but it can find a space.
His son was talking to the in an interview, and he was like, imagine you had $600 a month. Do you think you would survive off of that? And the guy was like, yeah. Yeah, I would. He's like, no, you don't understand. If you had only, or it wasn't 600,
6,700.
If you had that much money, do you think you would survive?
He's like, in New York. And the guy's like, I'm from New York. Yeah. He was like, and your mom was supposed to match that. Like, he's supposed to pay for part of it, and she's supposed to pay for the other part. Where was her part?
I was like, bro, are you serious? Are you serious right now, man?
Serious? So, deadbeat dads. Apparently, Fabulous is a deadbeat dad. You know who Fabulous is?
No. Somebody in the 1700s, huh?
No, chill out, bro. Chill out. He's a famous rapper, bro. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, so apparently it came out that and it's not even his kid. You know what I'm saying? But you're a deadbeat dad. I didn't even read the article. I just kind of, this is one of those ones I had just kind of sent and
she looks entitled, though.
Did you read the article or no?
Most of it, yes.
Okay. You want to talk on it?
Okay, so he posted a happy birthday post on, I don't remember which social media it was, but he made a post saying happy birthday to his 2-year-old, saying, you know, like, life's hard, but one day life has its challenges or whatever. One day you'll figure it out. But like just giving a happy birthday wish to his kid. And the stepdaughter comes in and was just like, this is funny. You don't even have, you don't have anything to do with that kid, or whatever. And she's since deleted her post, but it was like calling him out, like, why are you trying to act like you care? And you're saying happy birthday or she said, stop trying to make the internet laugh or something like that. Stop being funny for the internet. But just trying to call him out, like, you don't got nothing to do with that kid. Why are you posting happy birthday to it? It's like, wow. Like, who cares? He's just saying happy birthday. Like, let him say happy birthday.
Yeah, I mean, well, fronting for the gram. You know what I'm saying? If you really don't have anything to do with the kid, then like. So you can't. But I thought the whole thing was that the girl was mad and she's the stepdaughter.
She is the stepdaughter.
And but saying that he didn't do anything for her.
No, from what I read out of that article, it was, you don't have anything to do with that kid, so why are you even posting?
Because I wanted to say, like, I heard this shit, like, on the Breakfast Club or some shit. I want to say it was, like, on the Rumor Report shit. And Angela Yee was talking about, that's where I got the article from, and then I went and looked it up and then just sent you the article or whatever. But something about I don't know, he wasn't taking care of her or, you know, some shit. And I'm like, bitch, you're fucking, like,
you're not even his kid.
You're old and you're a stepkid. Like,
wait, I thought she wasn't even supposed to be on, or she, like, left the show.
I don't know. That was an L topic, but yeah. We out here just winging it today, guys.
Yeah.
What the hell is a dash?
The Damon Dash or something Dash.
Damien Dash?
No. Rockefeller.
Personally, the way he
and
did me was dirty. The way he did Biggs was dirty.
Yeah,
The way
this
he
was
did
just to
Rockefeller-
show what we were talking about last week about the whole, fucking people over to become, that top mega rich super billionaire.
Yeah.
The things that you got to do, pull it up. And yeah, I ran into this after we had talked about it on the last podcast. And
it was interesting to show.
Jesus,
Share.
if you're so much better.
Well, shit, I'm running out of talk space. Like, I am so much better, by the way.
I know.
Dirty. The way he did Rockefeller was dirty. So he told L.A. Reid, I want Rockefeller. I don't want Dame and Biggs down. And we was like, damn, I'd have left. And when I had the conversation, I said, I want to look like a boss. I can't look like a boss around you. I thought that was dirty. The shit he did with Rockware, that was dirty. When he said he wasn't going to be a part of it while I was selling it and devalued it. And then, I stepped away from it because I needed to go do my own thing. Then all of a sudden they do a big deal like that. That was dirty. Yeah,
that's crazy. It's dirty game out here, you know what I'm saying?
What'd you say? Every man for himself? Interesting.
Hey, he said, I want to look like a boss and I can't look like a boss around you. He didn't want to be but I don't think I felt like Dame ever little man Jay-Z though. You know what I'm saying? Like you always, in my opinion, you always knew that they were side by side. You know what I'm saying? Even though Jay-Z was the artist, you always knew that they were side by side, if not looking like more of Dame is working for Jay. So I really didn't see. I seen that Dame was the boss. You know what I'm saying? He was a boss, but so was Jay and so was Biggs. You know what I'm saying? Which were all the owners of the shit.
Yep.
So Biggs was never even in the. Like, a lot of people didn't even know that he was a part of the shit until, like, it started coming out or whatever the fuck. So he was like a silent member guy, you know what I'm saying? And then, of course, Jay-Z is in the limelight because he's the artist. And then the only reason why people are, like, of course, Dame is in the videos and shit like that, but the only time you really hearing about Dame Dash when you're hearing negative shit. You know what I'm saying? Dame is doing this, Dame is doing that because he's trying to press for what I talked about on the last episode. He's trying to press for the betterment of, Jay-Z. And, nobody was trying to sign Jay-Z. Nobody gave a fuck about Jay-Z back then. Nobody even really. Jay-Z was whack back then, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z was. That's why there was no record deals. It was given to him and shit like that. Everybody else was getting signed. And he stole a lot of people's style, in my opinion. So. Dame went to war for him, for them, you know what I mean? And then that's the thanks I get type shit. But, yeah, I never really seen it as Dame was overshadowing Jay-Z. How do you overshadow somebody who has the voice?
He was more like sacrificing himself for Jay-Z, you know what I mean? Doing all the tougher situations.
So why you got to, why you gotta take the whole route, bro, and fuck him over and, you know what I'm saying, kick him to the curb? That's some bitch ass shit. I mean, personally, we don't know their relationship personally. Mm-hmm. We just know what we know. Like,
yeah, he could have been doing some sucker stuff.
He could have been doing some sucker shit, but I mean, that shit would have came out too. You know what I'm saying? Because everything else that has been thought to be sucker shit that Dame did is out in the world. So people ain't holding back that shit. And everything that I've heard bad about Dame Dash is not bad enough for Jay-Z to do him like that. And not after he laid it all on the line for Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? So, but who knows? You know what I'm saying? Apparently, Jay-Z was fucking with Aaliyah and shit, and she was like 15. And Foxy Brown, and she was like 15.
So he was out here R. Kelly in it.
Yes, and you don't remember that him and R. Kelly did a album together. They had hit singles and shit. They went on tour together.
Have mercy on me.
So, like, yeah. Should we be down the rabbit hole Jeffrey Epstein type shit with this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro.
We gotta get the marker, the pins out so we can start, connecting the dots and stuff. Wow.
Well, it's a different day and age too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it's right or it's wrong or whatever the fuck, but back, 80s, 90s, it was typical 70s it's typical to for younger women to be with older men. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it
that happens now.
It does happen now, but I'm talking like families would like. You're 15 years old. You go, you sign off and go get married and have babies with this fucking 20-something-year-old nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Especially in like, well, especially
sounds like
in the
Mexico.
60s and 70s. Yeah, but it's just
Especially
too in the lower income part of town where they didn't have enough money to feed everybody. So it's like,
well, stop having babies, motherfuckers.
I mean, yeah, that would solve the problem, but anyway, but maybe that's how they were making their money and they just weren't protecting themselves right. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Hey, so fucking Mark Zuckerberg was at the fucking UFC shit. They shut down the fucking Apex. And they were saying like Mark Zuckerberg rented out the Apex and you know, he's in Dana White's pocket or whatever they were fucking saying. Which I knew there was something going on, but they didn't really release like Dana really didn't say exactly what was going on, but you know, if he ain't really just going to put out all his moves at once, you know. And well, the big news comes out that UFC has some kind of partnership with Meta, which is Facebook or whatever, and they are now going to be doing basically with the Oculus, they're going to be doing like exclusive shit for the VR.
So the ref is gonna wear some type of technology.
But they already been doing that in other fight championships leagues or whatever. They have like the glasses with the fucking camera on it and like a body cam, like different shit or whatever. But
I mean, that's cool, but you know, we'll have people come over here and we got a lot of people watching the fight.
Right. But I'm saying, like, for me personally, like, that shit'll be cool, bro. But I mean, you're not buying a fucking Oculus for everybody in the house.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, how do you do that?
And
you're going to take turn, pass it around?
Right.
And it would kind of show you.
We all get 60 seconds apiece.
It'll kind of show you, like, what do the refs see? Like, how do the fighters get away?
It has to be that close.
It would put you in the ring with them.
Hell yeah.
That is really cool. I mean, I guess you could always go back and rewatch fights. If you've got a fight pass, you should be able to go back and rewatch them. But that's pretty cool.
But yeah, I mean, I could already see this shit coming because Dana White is a big fan of the Oculus. He likes the boxing game that's on the Oculus. He says it's a very good thing for exercise or whatever. So he's been an advocate for it for a little bit. So I kind of seen that maybe that would be a thing. Matt was always telling me to get a fucking Oculus so we can like watch the fights together and shit like that. But like again, what you said, I'm always here with Mimo and you and you know other people's. This you know sitting around watching the fucking fights, so it's not just me alone. So what the fuck I look like sitting at the bar with y'all with an Oculus on,
and then we're all chilling like.
I mean, I guess
to talk to us, and you're in the ring.
Right.
Oh,
you can't see around you while you're watching something, right? But you can see around you while you got nothing on, right? Is that how it works? You try Brandon.
From what
right?
I understood is if you stepped outside of the square, that
there's like
then you can see.
Oh,
but if you're in the square, you can't see.
Got you.
That's how, I don't know. I've never put it on, but that's how they explained it.
When you go beyond like the little square like dimension that the headset is set for, it's like when you get past it, then you can see like everyone in like real life. Like when I tried that, when I tried Brandon's, bro, I stepped out the thing and the table is like right here, and then I see everybody sitting down or standing up right there in the kitchen or in the dining area. I was like, oh wow, and I just stepped back in and I was in the game.
And I did look into that shit too. I think it was when Jerry had it and he let me see in there and it was like gray, like everything was kind of like gray.
Yeah, with light lines.
Yeah, but. Yeah, so what I told Matt, I was like, bro, like I don't see myself spending $300 on something that I'm not gonna use all the time.
Invest
you know
in.
I mean, I could see like in his scenario, he's probably the only one watching the fights. So like, I could see where he could put it on, and
what he was
everybody
saying
in the house
too,
would be fine.
like to kick it virtually with your people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because apparently you can be in a setting like this. We'll basically be like this, and all of us will have an Oculus on, and we'll be in the same room, but we'll be watching something. But you can see like your person, or you are the person. You look next to them, and then you see like
you're having an out of body experience.
Yeah, their avatar or whatever the fuck next to them. You slap them or throw popcorn at them or whatever the fuck.
Well, I don't know if you would see yourself. Mainly, what I've seen is more like you see the controllers. Like the controllers are like hands and stuff like that, and that's what you mainly see. You know, but
But you'll
definitely see other avatars and stuff like that. Yeah,
right. And so like, and other than that, like, I thought that was cool, but again, $300 price point. That's like I can fucking FaceTime you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we can watch the UFC together while on FaceTime. You know what I'm saying?
And you can see everybody at the same time.
Right. Or a Zoom call or whatever.
Say how we normally do it. Yeah.
But what else? I didn't. Everything that I've seen, video game wise with the Oculus, I'm like, this it's cool, but it's kind of like shitty quality, you know. Like,
I mean, but it's new though,
graphics and shit like that. That's what I'm getting to. Like, it's not far enough advanced for me to be invested in it just yet. You know what I'm saying? But I have seen some cool advancements in it, far as like you know, they got these what we call it, like accessories that you could put like a gun that recoils and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like while you're in the VR game playing a shooter game or whatever, the thing is fucking recoiling or whatever. I thought that was fucking cool. Like,
that is pretty cool.
You know, that's some shit that you arcade play. You know, like go to an arcade and you're in a VR situation and it's got a rumble pack, all type of crazy shit. Like, I think that's dope.
Remember when we would
how much does that shit cost?
Remember we play the duck hunt and the gun would vibrate? I thought that was, we were leveling up then, and now technology has come way.
Bro, when we had the Wii, like when we were super big on the Wii, and we would play it every day, we had a game called, it was something with Zelda, but like you were shooting targets and stuff like that, and the controller was like, you had to have the remote, and then you connect it with the nunchuck, and then you had this little gun-shaped like object that you put your controller on it, and then the nunchucks in the back, so you're holding it like this.
That was fire.
Yeah, it was super fire until the game stopped working, but but it was fun while it lasted.
Wii was the shit. I ain't gonna lie. We had a lot of fun with the Wii.
I was heavy on
I still want to buy another Wii.
Yes.
The Wii was fun, bro.
It was fun.
Bro,
like, I enjoyed doing like the
we
Just
had a
Dance
lot of good
stuff.
family times fucking with the Wii, bro.
We
for
did.
real.
No, I was a crackhead on there. I was playing, Mario Kart, Mario Bros, Punch Out. I was playing
tennis,
Dragon Ball Z. Wii Sports. I was heavy on that, boy.
Well, all we have to do is figure out how to hijack somebody's money like this dude did, and then we can buy all of that.
Wow. Why
you.
Would you want to steal somebody's money?
No, I don't. But this guy got, what, 11 million, babe?
11 M's in my bank account.
Oh, yeah. I had seen a TikTok that made me go search this shit and send you the article, but apparently this dude is locked up and somehow got a phone in prison and hacked into somebody's account and stole $11 million while in prison.
Max security prison.
Everybody put a rip in the chat.
That's fucking wild, bro. Like, how sophisticated is this fucking phone? Like, how are you doing this shit, bro?
He was in there for robbery or shit. What was it? He was in there for theft, some kind of theft. So like he was already good at it.
I mean, it's not uncommon for people to bring phones into them, but to hack somebody through the phone is super crazy.
I guess this is
how does that even work?
How you figure out which account or who has $11 million or still?
Personal intel.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
That shit's crazy, bro. Like, but from jail, you talking about you did this from a butt phone?
That's what I'm saying. How do you hack somebody through a phone?
And
though?
he
Like,
bought a mansion.
Can you
in
imagine
Atlanta
shoving
with
this shit up your ass, this thing up your ass, that way you can fucking get it into?
Because it has to be a smartphone to
It
get on
has
the
to be a
internet.
smartphone, bro. You're not just shoving like a little
Flip phone or
a little flip phone that's like this big. You know what I'm saying? You're not just what they call it, keystring. You're not keystring a fucking little flip phone, a little bar of soap. You're keystring a fucking.
He was
pull out an iPad out your ass. You know what I'm saying?
He was serving time for armed robbery. That's what he was in there for.
Okay, well he ain't need no arms. He just needed an asshole. I guess.
now his like butthole is like where you put your credit card or debit card into the thing and it tells you please wait or something like that.
Hey, yo!
Now it's like that long rectangle because
yes, sir.
Bro.
Yeah,
that is not it, brother. I would just give up at that point.
He stole the money. He buys a mansion and he buys a private plane.
Why would you buy a mansion and a plane?
Like you should have invested your money of breaking out of the jail first and then worried about that.
Yo.
It's saying that there was 2 other people on the outside that were involved in this whole.
So you just bought the mansion for them? I'm
pretty sure they did it. I don't know what the fuck he did, but I'm pretty sure it didn't go off of the fucking cell phone, bro. Like I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. But why would you buy a mansion in a private plane, bro? Like that's not gonna fucking
now they know where to go. Now they know where to go.
That's not gonna pique anybody's interest, huh? Everybody just buys private planes and like fucking mansions and shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm getting that money out, or purchasing gold and waiting until I get out. You know what I'm saying? Putting that shit up at my mom's house or something.
You're gonna buy gold?
Yeah, bro. Because it's gonna be worth more by the time I get out. Well, money probably won't be worth shit here in a little bit.
So now you just got these pounds of gold at home that is just worth nothing. You're like, I regret my decision of spending $11 million on this.
Yeah, very expensive paperweight.
Shit, it might be worth nothing. You know what I'm saying? Paper money.
It's like a month's worth of business days.
I had to stick a whole phone up my ass. And this is the fucking things I get. Now I got these big ass paperweights.
Bro, no.
You can make a lot of gold chains. Fuck it.
Yeah. Melt it down. Make a lot of jewelry. And then jewelry will sell.
Yeah, jewelry will sell. Fuck it.
Bro. They in Venezuela
Venezuela.
Yeah, when their money was like terrible, like their economy was terrible. It was getting to the point where money, you needed like a wagon or like huge chunk of money for it to be worth
anything.
Like to buy a sandwich or something like that.
Damn.
And people were like, since the money was worthless,
yeah.
They were making like items like vases and stuff like that, and that was worth more than the actual money. Like like making it a material was worth more than the worth of it.
Yeah, that's the gold standard kind of situation.
Yeah, that. It kind of popped in my head, like because that's what we're. That was an example that they brought in my.
That's supposedly what the dollar was backed by. Was
gold.
Yeah.
But and they switched to paper.
But
would you want to still pay stuff with gold?
Yeah, I'll be down.
Give gold me coins,
gold shilling. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be like, it's me.
Where's me gold?
Yahoo!
Fling, 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 fling.
Actually, it wouldn't be that bad.
Give me gold.
Do you think they would still put presidents on those coins?
Yeah, probably.
Like they would do different shades of gold.
Face. I'm sure they put somebody's face on there.
Yep. All right, let's check out these funny videos before we get out of here. We got one from fucking Joe Rogan that I seen. This shit. That's not really a funny video. Let's call this one "Animals Gone Wild."
Oh my God, he has a pistol. Now he's gonna die. NGDR.
Bro, I would have already shot him. There's no way that I'm just fucking backing up like, yo, get away, get back. Back up, you. Stay back. I got a gun. I would have.
Yo, bro, and he missed? Bro, is that a cheetah?
Bro.
It's a lion.
That lion got some fast reflexes,
Is it
bro.
a lion? Oh, it's a cougar. It's a cougar. It's an old lady going after a young man.
That's called a predator. That's what it is. A predator.
There's no, you're not getting away either, bro. I'm sending you to the shadow realm, bro. You are welcome to Valhalla.
Okay, are you handling a full-grown gorilla chasing you down?
Do I got a gun?
No.
Oh, nah. Hell no. That gorilla's fucking anything up, bro.
So would you rather try to survive that? Because I heard this from, you know what I'm saying, I was tuning in to other YouTubers, you know what I'm saying, and one of the situations they brought up was, would you rather be chased by a hippo, an elephant, or a gorilla?
Oh, I didn't do a question of the day. An elephant.
An elephant?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
I think I might could fuck around and outrun an elephant or get somewhere where an elephant can't fuck with me. Because if you could fit your body in a small space to where an elephant can't get you, then you'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
But did you say a rhino or a hippo?
Hippo.
Yeah, hippos fuck niggas up, bro. Hippos are fast, and
elephants are fast.
Hippos like fucking attack people too, right? Like there's some shit that about a hippo, right?
Yeah,
like
they got a strong jaw and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah,
elephants don't even eat meat. So, I mean, they could trample you or whatever.
Yeah, they're going to stomp on you. And
that's what I'm
kill
saying. If I could get somewhere where, like, I could fit down a fucking storm drain or something, you know what I'm saying? That elephant ain't fucking with me. I'm under here, or, you know.
But you got something couldn't smush, because otherwise you're in there. Then
that's what I was going to say,
anyway.
a car, but then I'm like, nah, that nigga's going to smash the car, bro.
But you got to outrun an elephant.
But
And you know how
definitely not a
fast
gorilla,
the elephant is?
I mean,
it takes a minute to get up.
Look, Google it. How fast
Elephant is like super fast, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I think it's faster than humans, bro. It is, bro. And I think they run in
25 miles an hour.
25 miles an hour? How fast is a human?
Well, that's an African bush elephant.
You're running 25 miles an hour?
I don't know, bro.
Bro,
I haven't reached my top potential
bro,
of being scared
I can't
of fucking
even
running.
run
You know what
5 miles per
hour. It
hour.
says the average speed for a male is 8 miles per hour.
Oh,
yeah, you're running.
But I'm agile. You know what I'm saying? I can zigzag. Elephant ain't zigzagging like that. I'll break his ankles and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That elephant body.
Just keep running
juke
in a
the
circle.
fuck out that nigga.
Just keep running in a circle.
Don't shoot.
Bro.
Like him rolling like this.
No, that elephant body go. Hit you with the trunk.
But I mean, in comparison, hippo, gorilla, elephant all day, bro.
Like from worse to less worse?
Yeah. Because
I think a gorilla is worse than a hippo.
Why? No. I'm not saying in order. You say pick one. I picked one.
Okay.
I picked one.
What about you? I might have to get a little bit risky and go for a hippo.
I was about to say, I think I'm going to go for a hippo.
Hippo going to eat your stupid ass.
Well, it can only go 19 miles an hour, for one. But it can't really get high. So all I got to do is get somewhere and get high.
Oh, like drugs?
Idiot. Like in a tree or something.
You can't climb no tree that fast.
Let a hippo be chasing you. I bet.
Yeah, no. 19, bro, anything past like 12 miles is like
anything
super
past
fast,
like 10.
Bro, y'all, I remember like, y'all would go in the car or whatever and go somewhere, and then I would come outside, try to run on the sidewalk as fast as I can. And y'all are barely even pushing like 10 miles.
When we were on the beach, I swear to God, I was running like 30 miles an hour. I felt myself.
You were
floating.
also drunk.
Ooh. Maybe one day that video will surface. Let's watch this last one before we get the fuck out of here. Bro, this leopard is wilding, son.
What is
Is that an alligator?
Yes, fool. Crocodile. This motherfucker got him in his jaws and he's dragging his ass.
Jeez.
That's gangster.
than a motherfucker, bro. By the water. Like, I just went in your habitat, fucked you up,
Wow.
drug your dumb ass out, and now I'm about to eat you.
Bing bong.
and make some shoes.
Wow.
Wait, how
You know
are
what I'm saying?
how are either one funny? Like it was
you
about
like.
murder.
Bing bong.
But
Bro, that
is
cheetah
it-
just
is it
No, I
murdered.
said animals gone wild.
Is
I
it
didn't
really
say-
Oh, okay,
bad
okay.
if it's an
My fault,
animal
my
hurting
fault.
an animal? Because apparently me posting a video of an already dead squirrel is bad. So
It
if an
wasn't
animal
already
hurting an
dead.
animal,
You
that's
killed it.
Well,
That's
to-
acceptable.
In
to be-
GTA.
To be fair, that shit was on Instagram. So you can go post your video on Instagram. Maybe you get some.
No,
This is
I
good
was
for that.
surprised it wasn't even like community guideline.
I was too. I was
like,
too.
bro, it's a dead squirrel.
I'm surprised they just made it private.
Bro, they community guidelines strike my ass. Why didn't they just make my shit private like that?
You're not like
Some
it didn't
bullshit.
say it didn't say anything else under it. Like it just said community guidelines.
Yeah, it didn't even
Usually-
tell me exactly why.
they never
why.
do. They never do.
It didn't even say like hate speech or.
I need
It
to
just
see
gave me a
this.
list of shit, and everything on that list of shit, I was like, this don't apply to the video. Because it was like hate speech
It's like they're
or
just
like
throwing
bullying.
darts. Like, let's see what
or-
video it lands on.
I guess it might have been bullying, but it wasn't me bullying. It was the chick bullying. Like,
But you were advocating for
Spread-
hate
spreading
speech. That's
bullying.
what probably.
Hey, yo!
Advocating is a big word. Don't tell me to define it.
bro,
'cause
you've
I
been out here
will
with the
not,
big
bro.
words today. You know what
I
I'm saying?
will not define that word, bro. I just hear words, use them, and that's it.
You've been
I
out
clock
here
out.
with the huge ass words. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let's talk about this shit before we go. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to end on a bad note, but
Yeah, like
you know,
murder.
we'll just talk about it. And you know, if you're sensitive, you already know what time it is. We're 45
brother.
episodes in. This is the shit house. Welcome back, motherfuckers. But bro, we about to go into World War III. These motherfuckers ain't fucking around. Ukraine still trying to join NATO, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yo, Putin saying like, yo, I'm tired of this shit. You know what I'm saying? He done put the draft in play. You know what I'm saying? He got old men, he got young men, he got everybody on buses and trains and planes and shit strapped up, ready to go. And he's telling motherfuckers like, if y'all don't stop fucking with me, I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit.
There's definitely spies over there. 100%.
So
And Russia.
apparently, what's the dude name? Oliver Stone, the dude that made Scarface.
Mm-hmm.
Oliver Stone did a documentary on Putin, and Putin. I still haven't watched the documentary. I need to watch it, but apparently, Putin was sick. And he had got cancer, and I guess they cured his cancer. But
So there's a cure.
but
Yes, there is.
well, you go in remission or whatever. And apparently it might be back. And that's why the people think that's why he was like not wanting to be, you know, that in COVID or whatever the fuck, but not wanting to be around people and not being seen close to people and shit like that, or not being seen for you know, periods of time or whatever the fuck. And think about it, bruh. If this was going to be my legacy, or I wasn't going to be here any fucking more and I had the power,
You're going to do whatever you want.
wrap it up.
Yeah.
Wrap it up. Nigga, I got cancer. I'm about to be out of here any fucking way. Play with me. I dropped a bomb on you, baby.
Don't that just sound like a typical story of like the villain? Like
Yes.
he has a
Like
weakness
Hitler
or something like that?
Yeah.
What?
Like Hitler or something?
No, I'm saying- What was that? No,
Hitler.
like the villain seems all mighty and powerful, and then now he has this weakness, and then the heroes just win. You know what
Stop it.
It kind of
Get some help.
It kind of sounds like, you know,
He's
like
just gonna do
storybook.
some really dumb stuff before he goes out. Go out with a bang. Go out in the what is it? What? How do you sing it, honey? In a blaze of glory.
In the blaze of glory. He played the song, bro. It's the beginning part right now. Still going through the intro, my boy. You know what I'm saying?
Beat's still warming up.
Hey, man.
so. Then we gotta come out with riding through this world
Yep.
all alone.
It just sucks because all of the World Herp stuff got rid of a lot of good military people.
Yeah.
Not saying we don't still have a good military. Not saying that. I definitely still support the military, but it just sucks because there's like way less of them now because of that.
Yeah, you said COVID. You forgot to say World Herp.
Yeah, fuck it.
Call you out.
He's just slipping on.
Yeah,
everything.
I just don't give a fuck anymore.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah. Talk about it.
Yeah, fuck it. Nah. So I don't know, bro. Like if we.
You think America would ever have to do a draft again?
Most definitely.
I mean,
or you think there's already enough people in the military still?
Let's just say if Biden got reelected, let's just say, hypothetically, if he got reelected and we had to do some hand-to-hand combat war type shit, yeah, you're gonna have to get a draft because
he's not inspiring people to want to join the military.
Yeah. Who's gonna want to fucking and so many people are looking at this shit and is like eye opening. You know, there's still a lot of dumbasses out in the world that really just want to be politically driven or want to choose a side or whatever the fuck. At the end of the day, bro, what's fucked up is that it's supposed to be we the people that run this country. They're supposed to be we're the fucking owners of the company. And they're supposed to be the managers and supervisors and shit like that. When you got the managers and supervisors making decisions like owners, you know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't make sense. And then they're telling you like we're doing this for you, but it's really
you're doing this for
doing some fucked up shit throughout history, spinning the narrative on to make them look good and weapons of mass destruction and. You know, this and this is why we got to kill and do all this fucking shit. And you know what I'm saying? Like, do your history and you'll know what I'm talking about. I'll probably sound dumb if you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But if you know what the fuck I'm talking about, it's legit shit, bro. Like, America, I love my country and where my people are at and shit like that. But the people who run this bitch have done some fucked off shit. You know what I'm saying? Have done some fucked off shit in the name of this country and spin the narrative and, sugarcoat the shit and feed it back to y'all and tell y'all, like, this is what the fuck is going on and make you believe that shit until, this is what happened in the early days and now is the information age, bro. You can't run from the fucking truth. At the end of the day, it's going to be so apparent with any little move that you make from here on out. You can't hide from this shit. It's going to come out eventually. Yep. And now that's everything's fucking, people are getting knowledge. People are understanding what the fuck these wars were set on. These things that happen. Another thing is, like, if you think that you're surviving a fucking nuclear war,
you're dead.
Yeah, we're all going to be fucked in some type of way.
You better have like 2 months to yourself of traveling into the ocean because you're not going to.
Oh, this is one thing that I was going to say, bro. This is why I wanted to bring up the nuclear war because it's conspiracy, right? But they say like, what if because you start getting alien like sightings and like shit like that, sightings and spottings and shit like that. Whenever they start testing nuclear weapons and shit like that throughout history, this has been the thing. Like, and like when I was watching Rogan and shit, and he was saying like, what if the aliens that are coming to visit are people like us in the future, coming back trying to warn us like, yo, don't get involved in the nuclear shit because you know what I'm saying it's bad or whatever the fuck. What if, because nuclear shit is known to mutate and change and shit like that. What if those aliens, the gray aliens with the big head, skinny bodies, you know what I'm saying? They're all look smooth and shit.
They're us.
They don't got no ears. Think about it. They don't got no nose. They just got holes. Smooth. What if it's, from nuclear weapons or, you know what I'm saying? They are us from the future. This is what we end up being because of mutation eventually.
Well, it's not like
It's crazy,
nuclear explosions.
Did you ever think of it like that?
It's not like nuclear explosions haven't happened, you know, and people were affected by nuclear explosions. So how come they haven't mutated or show signs
you don't know
of
that?
aliens?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, there were.
What you mean?
It caused some mutations. Like people were disfigured.
Yeah.
They weren't
or
looking like
cancerous
aliens.
or
They're having
whatever.
babies with fucking 3 arms.
True, but it'd be
and
on
shit.
smaller scales. And I think that the theory of what this is supposed to be is that if you start getting into a nuclear war where there's more, or it's more.
Everybody fucking blowing each other up.
Yeah.
But how do you turn green though?
You're gray.
Radiation.
Gray.
Yeah.
Why would you turn gray? Aliens are green.
They're called gray aliens. Look it up.
I don't feel like doing that.
Anyways.
I thought you were gonna talk about the medicine that they bought for. It's like an antidote for nuclear exposure.
Oh, where we turn to robots and we're just.
No, U.S. spent like what they say, like $3 million or something on medicine that only has like an 18-month shelf life on it. I don't know. Anyway.
Bunch of dumb shit. Anyways, yeah, I guess we out here. You got anything else?
World War IV. Here we go.
3, stupid.
No, 4. Predict 4.
Oh yeah, back to back.
We're
going back to back.
It's gonna be like a Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, except like, you know, Fury wins, Deontay Wilder wins, Fury wins, Deontay Wilder, or just going back and forth. You know what I mean?
No. Anyways, that's been another episode of the motherfucking Porta Potty Podcast, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Give us a motherfucking 4-star.
5-star.
5-star? 4-star. I want to be a 4-star. Just, you know, whatever. I don't want to be.
I want to be a
Well,
1-star.
give him 4 stars and give me a +1.
Nah, drop that 5-star rating. You know what I'm saying? Look us up on Yelp because we in here cooking, flushing. Get the fuck out of here.
Yelp.
We cooking, baby.